Hello, everybody. Welcome to the No Sell Podcast. Welcome to your Night of Champions. I can't really say watch along reaction of what's going on along. I'm going to
watch along, groan along, moan along.
Yeah.
What you think?
Yeah, and even though we are 10 minutes late, the match has only just started. The King of the Ring match. There's a bit of talking going off in the ring between King Yeet and Obafemi. And Jay's been tossed about a little bit.
So Com is technically watching. Alan should be joining momentarily. And I'm trying to get into my Netflix. So bear with me.
There we go. Here's Al. Hello, Al.
Hello. How are we doing?
All right, mate. All right. Just explaining, the match has only just started, even though we're 10 minutes late.
Okay.
And Obafemi is doing Obafemi things, and Jey Uso is running away as normal. And if people didn't realise that my background, it is 100% a bit of a e-take for Rebel.
Most of what we do is a piss take for Rebel.
Oh yeah.
Bear with me. I'm still trying to get into my Netflix. Yeah.
Second suicide dive from Jey Uso.
Okay, bear with me a sec. I've got to go.
That's all right.
Got to go open my email now to get my code. Give us a second.
We're professional, guys. We're professional.
We're just running a bit late. Blame me and Com for slacking off GTK.
Yeah. So it is our fault.
That's a nice shoulder breaker.
We get a bit of commentary coming from your side, I think, Al.
Yeah. There's no other way I can get this.
Jey Uso on the floor, Obafemi standing tall. As per. He's so over. I'm waiting for Brock Lesnar to come out and get involved.
Yeah, so that's plainly what's going to happen, isn't it?
Yep.
Oh, there's a super kick. And the weakest punch ever.
Are you surprised, really?
No.
He missed him.
Fuck yeah.
He missed him with super kicks at back of head. Oh dear.
No, sold it. Great. There you go. There goes your shitty splash.
What have I missed? I'm finally in. What have I missed?
Jey Uso missed a super kick to the back of Obafemi's head. Obafemi no-sold Jey Uso's frog splash. So you haven't missed much, mate.
Yeah. I would say what are the fans doing, but I realise where we are. I don't really think that. I don't think most of these fans have any idea about what's going on anyway, let alone who to cheer and boo.
Yeah, they just want to splash the cash, don't they? Because they've got it.
Yeah.
Well, super kick.
That's number 4, by the way.
Two
There's number 5.
Two incredibly overrated wrestlers in the ring, in my opinion.
6 super kicks, and Albafemi's still on his feet.
So timid super kicks. Timid super kicks.
2 spears.
That's not a spear. I don't know what that is. That's a shoulder block. That's a.
I mean, I haven't seen a good spear since Gore.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. There's another splash, but rolls away from Obafemi. Because why not?
What are they chanting? They're chanting something. I don't know what they're saying. Sounds like they're saying whoop, there it is, but this isn't the 90s anymore, I think. Another splash.
And he kicks out. That's 7 super kicks and 3 splashes.
Well, he's already kicked out of 6 F5, so I don't believe for a second that a couple of shitty super kicks or some splashes he can pin.
No.
This is the damage they've done with the Brock Lesnar match to me. I tried to tell people at the time, it's just like I can't expect to buy any near falls ever again with Obafemi because I've seen him resist so much. So, why am I meant to believe that anything Jey Uso does to him is going to pin him?
Well, let's try to put him to sleep now. Putting me to sleep watching this match. When that tap?
Only when it's actually a tap. That's the thing, Com. It's only a tap when it's meant to be the end of the match.
He tapped 3 times.
Yeah, I know. But
That should have been the end.
Yeah, it's shit psychology because he should realise that he shouldn't be tapping.
Another spear, and then Obafemi just does Obafemi things. Come on, where's Brock Lesnar?
It's just over, isn't it?
Yep, just over like that. Okay. Just like that.
I don't even know.
Oh dear. I mean, we all knew Obafemi were going to win it unless somebody got involved.
Well, I thought Brock. Yeah, I thought Brock for 100%.
Maybe they're keeping that for the championship match.
So they are going to do Roman versus Obafemi then, the SummerSlam.
Yeah. They will. Are we watching different streams?
What do you mean?
Apparently that was a good win from Oba. Big up, Ryan.
Big up, Ryan.
It was never not going to be a win for Oba, was it? The match wasn't fantastic.
No, I thought Brock was going to cost him it. I didn't want Jey to win. I don't really want either one to win. But if I have to choose out of the two, I suppose I'll go with Obafemi, just because at least he's new. But
yeah, but now we're going to get Roman Reigns versus Obafemi.
Yeah,
and Roman Reigns is going to win because they won't let him drop the title.
So Brock's going to interfere in that match. So Brock's not going to be at SummerSlam then.
I don't think they'll let Brock interfere. I think they'll make Roman win clean, or as clean as what Roman can do. Brock comes out now, F5s him 7 times, takes the crown, puts it on his head.
Don't cut a promo, please don't. Oh my god.
Oh God.
Ever notice that his accent drops sometimes?
Kofi Kingston syndrome.
I would love to see what he actually does sound like backstage, because that accent is dropping in and out. Whether or not he's trying to get actually they've got him doing speech lessons or something to say, yeah, mate, that accent sounds terrible. We want you to drop that. So he's trying his best to kind of drop it, but it keeps coming in. I don't know.
Well, SummerSlam, we're going to see Obafemi versus Roman Reigns.
What's that? Is that meant to be his pose? Is it?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I don't see what so many people. I'm sorry. I don't. Alan, how are you finding? Did you enjoy that?
Oh, fucking awful.
Here we go. Here comes the
longest
adverts.
match.
Do you think that'll be the longest match? Maybe.
No, I'm on about. Do you think that was Oba's longest match that he's had?
I haven't seen his NXT stuff. I imagine some of his NXT stuff was probably a bit longer. Or was he doing squash matches in NXT as well? I didn't see much of his NXT stuff, if I'm honest. So
Let's have a look. Let's see if we can find some information out.
okay.
Yay, adverts.
Ryan says he's wanted over Roman. It's going to be a dream match.
I don't see Oba
No.
and Roman a dream match. What I see is, like I said, people have got different opinions and stuff. Dream match to me is Undertaker versus Sting. That's a dream match.
Yep.
There's the face. That's basically what they are building up to be, in it is the face version of Brock Lesnar. So in NXT, his average singles matches were between 9 and 11 minutes.
Yeah, so I think that they're probably, and Ryan has got a point when he says about the face version of Brock. Not so much the character, but certainly the style of match they seem to be wanting him to do. They have literally taken the Brock Lesnar template, not the original Brock Lesnar template, because the original Brock Lesnar template before he left, he was having quite long matches against Kurt Angle, against Chris Benoit, guys like that. But ever since Brock came back, and Brock started doing this, I suppose, heavy hitting, finisher spamming, sub 5 minute matches that he was always doing. Especially when him and Goldberg started their program, that's kind of when it became almost Brock's expertise, that all their matches were 5 minutes finisher spams. It looks like that they are trying to turn Obafemi into the face version of that match. I am not particularly interested in that match because I think the story you can tell in 5 minutes is significantly less than you can tell. I'm not saying every match has got to be 30 minutes.
No.
But in 5 minutes, There's only so many stories you can tell in 5 minutes.
Yeah, there is. And I mean, like I said, I'm finding stuff out. So it says here, so across his NXT run, his average singles matches were probably 9 to 11 minutes. The perception he only had squash matches comes from WWE using short matches on weekly TV to keep him looking unstoppable, while saving longer, high-quality matches for bigger opponents and major shows. Even on the main roster, WWE has continued that philosophy by keeping most of his matches under 10 minutes to reinforce his dominant ruler character rather than because he can't wrestle longer matches, which to me sounds like he can't wrestle longer matches. Like he struggles with his stamina.
I think that there could be that, or it's a mentality issue. Goldberg, who is, I mean, Brian says he reminds me of WCW Goldberg. He reminds me of a worst version of WCW Goldberg, because when Goldberg was doing it, it was quite original. When Goldberg was doing it, he had an intensity that I think is more than Obafemi's got. This is my opinion. So this reminds me more of Goldberg, 1996, 1997 Goldberg. Actually, 98, wasn't it? 98. So yeah. This reminds me of WCW 1998 Goldberg, who was pushed to the moon within 6 months, won the US title, then won the world title weeks later. This is why it wouldn't shock me if Oba does win the title, because I think they're making him the Goldberg. I think he's more Goldberg than Lesnar. That's where I disagree with Ryan. He's Goldberg. He's not Lesnar. He's Goldberg.
Yeah, because I mean, what? They made Goldberg this unstoppable character, like what they're doing with Oba. Goldberg would come in, you'd see the intensity on his face. He'd spear somebody, jackhammer, match would be done within 3 minutes, and he'd walk out.
Yep. But one of the reasons behind that, if you watch the old documentaries, and Bischoff has spoken about that, Kevin Nash has spoken about it, a lot of guys who were in WCW at that time will tell you one of the reasons why Goldberg was given those times because Goldberg was incapable, not only physically but mentally. He didn't know what to do. He could not be trusted to lead a match. He needed to be led by other people. He did not have the psychology or the ring experience to be able to do longer matches. You can arguably say it's a skill set he never particularly got because he was never ever asked to.
Yeah.
So this to me is Goldberg version 2, and I don't think it's as good a version.
No,
that's just that's my opinion. Of course, that part is my opinion.
Here comes King. Oh my god. Here comes the comedy element of the show.
That was quick. Not even halfway through yet.
You got to remember that the first hour is ESPN, so.
Be careful, Danhausen. They might think you're a djinn or something.
Here we go. He's got a cursor, and she's going to drop the title.
You got a beautiful woman like Liv Morgan, and you're forcing her to wear all these clothes. People wonder why I don't like the Saudi shows.
He's got a cursor, and she's going to drop the title.
Well, she's not. You mean Loser King of the Ring? Or,
well, yeah.
Yeah. Queen of the Ring, sorry.
Hit him again. Go on. Hit him again.
You do realise, though, that they have now actually spoiled the end. They've actually just told you now that she's losing.
Yep.
You know that, right? She's now because they take this because they're now forced due to bad comedy to make the curses always happen now. They've literally just spoilt the winner.
Yep. And the thing is as well.
Why do that? Why do that?
I don't know. But the thing that there's a cage up there. The thing is as well.
Stephen Bronn later on.
Yeah. That annoyed me is after the Obafemi match, they played the SummerSlam thing. And it had Obafemi on it. It's like, couldn't you have waited 40 minutes as if you are creating it?
Yep. They don't care. The small details, they don't give a shit, mate. I'm waiting for Alan's reaction because I know that his favourite WWE superstar is about to come out.
What, Io Sky?
Yep.
She has this soul-draining theme song. I hate it. You could be more duller if you tried. Oh, there we go. Oh, fuck's sake.
Alan's
so dull.
Alan's best WWE superstar in the world is now coming to the stage.
Get a new theme, love.
Alan, if they made her the cover star for next year's game, you're going to buy it?
Oh, definitely, yeah.
Okay. What if they did a show?
Yes,
what if they did a showcase about Io Sky?
It never come off of it.
Actually, they probably couldn't because half the people she's worked with don't work there anymore.
That's true.
We'd never get Alan in another stream ever because he'd be constantly on it.
I can see. Like, I think she's a good wrestler, and she is, right? So I think when it comes to her wrestling ability, I think she is. I find it hard to criticize her wrestling ability, but the character is.
Yeah, the character's a big letdown. Massive letdown. Because she probably is one of the best divas. If you can still call them diva.
Well, that's fine with me. Some people might say, "Oh, Colm, you're being sexist," but
that's what they were called. They were called divas.
Yeah, but they just win them now. Colm.
I couldn't care. They was originally called divas, so it didn't take that title does not take anything away from their in-ring ability.
No. Yeah, but diva's got a bad connotation to it. It's like when somebody's called a diva, it's like high maintenance, isn't it? Like, oh, they're arrogant and they're like high maintenance. That's why they hate it. Oh, you're a diva. You're called you're a diva.
I am a diva.
You are a diva, Colm.
I am. I agree.
Come on, shut up our music already. For fuck's sake.
They're going to keep running it throughout the whole match.
They know how much you like it, Alan. So
they know that we're doing it. I sent them a message saying we're streaming it. Can you just play Io Sky's music
on repeat?
On repeat for the rest of the show.
I don't know who actually created it. It must be Death Rebel.
Suno.
Suno's better.
Why? Alan will get his reference. I don't know if Colm remember this. Alan, why is Io Sky wearing Berserker's leggings?
Because she's going to say Huss now. Huss. Throw the top rope and win by count now.
I can't not.
Kill her with a sword. Try to.
Why is she wearing them? I can't not notice them now. Oh my god.
And the crowd goes mild.
Yeah, the crowd couldn't give a shit.
The Saudi princes and everything are all getting up and deciding it's time for food or toilet.
They're going to go and trade their commodities.
Because they're women. They've got zero. They must just say, Trips, don't bring any women to the shows. We don't want to see them.
They probably would prefer it if they didn't bring any women across, yeah. No temptation for men. That's the idea, right?
Yep.
Come on, you guys, look, you know I'm telling the truth. You know what their customs are. You don't need me to tell you. I think it's a crime against humanity that you've got a beautiful woman like Liv Morgan and you're making her do it. I think it's a crime for all hot-blooded men out there, but I don't live in Saudi, do I? So
it just makes me wonder. Do they edit the shows in Saudi? Because obviously they see the product on TV. So are those shows edited to take the women out or something?
It wouldn't. I don't know, but it wouldn't shock me if they certainly maybe screw with certain camera angles. If you get my drift, to make sure certain the advantage points aren't shown. That wouldn't shock me. That was bad.
Yep. Yeah, she sucks. Usually in future endeavour instead of Kyrie. Kyrie's better than you. She's better looking than you as well.
Yeah, Kyrie is hotter than her. Yeah, I agree.
There, I said it. And I think Kyrie's actually a better wrestler than the US guy. There, I said it. Actually had a better theme.
Yeah, she had a better theme. I'm with you on 2 out of the 3, Al. I don't know, better.
Okay. I've found out how they do it on Netflix for Saudi Arabians.
What do they do?
So, are you ready for this? They completely censor, edit, or skip segments that feature women wrestlers.
Sexist pigs.
Remember that next time Michael Cole starts shilling the country and how great the country is and how great the culture is and how progressive they are. Remember that when he next shills that.
Even if it's promotional clips or commercials containing the women in standard Western wrestling attire, they have to be pulled. So they don't actually get any female wrestling shows in Saudi.
So if you live in Saudi and you haven't got a VPN, then you can't see any women's wrestling then on any of the weekly shows.
Yep, you just see a bunch of sweaty men wrestling each other.
Lovely.
I wouldn't say that this is a great match, which I'm a bit surprised about.
Well, Liv Morgan is okay. I don't think she's an amazing wrestler. I don't think that's her selling point, and I'm being honest. I don't think she's there really for that part. But she's not terrible either. I think I'd put her in like average. I think she's kind of average. She's all right.
But I mean, I've seen Io Sky carry people that aren't as good as her technically in the ring.
Oh, that was bad as well.
Come on, I want Jeff Hardy versus Jinder Mahal here.
That was a great bot challenge. Saudi Arabia won't like that camera angle. I enjoyed it as a bloke, but I know the Saudis won't enjoy that.
I think I'd just refuse to wrestle in Saudi.
Yeah, but if you do that, you get called like oh, you're not a company. Oh,
yeah,
you're not a company guy.
I tell you, I say I couldn't care what you think. I don't believe with some of the stuff that they say or do or want to do.
Well, you would think if anyone was against it, it would be most of these women, but most of them go across. I'm trying to think which one's AJ Lee. I already know she wouldn't do it. I'm trying to think of anyone else.
What's her face didn't go either, did she? Crown Jewel, the announcer.
Wait, what? Lillian Garcia?
Yeah, she didn't, did she? She
Did
didn't
not
go.
either?
No.
Hmm.
I don't know if she's there now, this time.
I don't think some of the older women wrestlers would go. I don't think is Trish Stratus ever gone across, or Lita. I'm trying to think. Some of the other
I
people
don't
who've
think
kind of
so.
come back.
The guys are probably sitting in the crowd thinking, "There's not any. We don't have this on our television. What is going on? This is not WWE. Bring out the
What is
men.
this?
I want to see the men."
They're waiting for Yokozuna and the Warrior to come out, Alan. You know that.
Please, Mr. McMahon, I want to see Yokozuna versus Ultimate Warrior for the WWE Championship.
WWF Championship, Alan. They don't
Sorry,
realise
yeah,
the name
F.
change.
Get the F out. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh. God. See, and you guys like Io. She sucks.
No, that's what I think Colm was saying. She generally is much better than this, but this has been pretty bad.
What the hell?
What?
See, there you go. Sucks.
I don't think that was meant to happen.
What was that sell from Io? Oh my god. No, come on. That was like Ric Flair from like the 80s sell. Show me the sell again. Go on. Oh, come on.
She's going down. They're yelling timber.
Did you see that? That is terrible. Oh my god. That's so bad.
What? No, that were amazing. What are you on about?
Oh my god. That reminds me of Greg Valentine. I'm going back here, and what he used to do. And Ric Flair. Everyone remembers Ric Flair. How he used to sell shit. That was up there.
That guy's on his phone. Get him off his phone. Look at him.
Why does this seem so slow? Is it only me? Why does it seem so tepid and slow?
This is what I'm saying. It doesn't seem like it should be. It's so slow.
Do you think, right, because the WWE know how well behind, I'll use that term, the Saudi crowd is, do you think they tell the women that you can't go full pelt? You can't do it. You've got to kind of hold back.
I think they'd enjoy it more if they went full pelt.
Yeah, but I mean, like, that's what I mean. Maybe that they don't want these women to be impressive because the Saudis don't really want the women there at all. They don't want them there. They feel that they don't want women to have these matches. They're doing it because they know the whole world is watching. So they're trying to kind of like say, oh yeah, look how progressive they are. But internally, they don't want it. They don't want the. Alan's right. Probably internally, they'd much rather Triple H leave them at home. But because they're trying to make themselves look good to the rest of the world and say, yeah, look how progressive we are, they feel obligated to have the women on their shows, despite them probably not wanting them.
Like, the thing is as well, right, yeah, people have paid a lot of good money to be able to go and watch this. The fact that in camera shot, quite a lot when it's showing the actual ringside camera, there's one of them not even watching the match. He's talking to somebody.
Me
He's
and
got his
Alan,
back to the ring.
yeah, me and Alan made jokes about this from day one about how they were too busy trading. They would literally turn around trading rather than watching the matches. They would turn their back and they would be talking. And me and Alan would just have a laugh about trading camels and stuff, right? Because it's a joke, right? That's what we did. And they still do it.
It's disgusting.
You're bang on, Com, but it's like they've always been this way. It's always been this way.
But it's actually disgusting because these people are putting their body and everything on the line to entertain people. If the culture, when I was wrestling, right? When I was wrestling in my day, if somebody had turned their back to my match, I would have gone out and slapped them.
Yeah, but isn't that the culture though? Because they don't. I'm sorry, I'm going to call it as I see it, right? They don't consider women equals. So there's going to be a certain percent. I'm not saying it's every person there, but there's going to be a certain percentage of them, especially those who really follow that. They don't consider these women equals, and it is beneath some of them to actually watch. They consider it beneath them. So this lack of respect, they don't see it that way because they don't respect them anyway.
But it shouldn't even be about whether they're female or male. It should be about what they're doing in the ring. Because Well, let's be honest here.
Very true.
Some of the females' matches are better than some of the males' matches.
Yeah, it can be.
I mean, I'm not saying this one is, but you know, some of the good matches are from the female wrestlers. A lot more than the male ones, because some of the male ones are awful to watch.
I'll say this, though this match, as you've said, isn't a particularly amazing match, and it's not. There's more psychology in match than the Obafemi Jey Uso match had. Just saying. There's a working on the body part. There's a little bit of. I'm not saying it's a great match, far from it, but it's still more psychology than Obafemi showed me. Just saying. Ryan won't like that. I'm going to call it as I see it.
See, there's another guy over there. Again, back to the wrestlers.
Yeah, they don't care. But it's always been this way, though. Right from the first show.
Just stop going to Saudi Arabia. If they're not willing to show the same courtesy to the female wrestlers as they do the males, don't put shows on there.
I am surprised that there's not more women who refuse to go. There doesn't seem to be many. They all seem to agree to go. So I don't know how you feel about that. Is it that they themselves should be a bit ashamed of themselves that they're not backing? Can you not telling me many of these women agree with the policies? Because I bet you very few of them privately do, but most of them all show up, don't they?
Yeah, but they show up because they're contractually obligated to do so.
But surely they could say no, though. At least the big names, maybe not the bottom rung ladies, but surely Liv Morgan couldn't say no. Rhea Ripley couldn't say no. The bigger stars couldn't say, I don't want to do it.
I don't think they can. I don't think they've got a choice. If it's on the calendar that they're going to be on that show, then they're going to be there, regardless of where it is.
Mm. I'm waiting for the part where Liv Morgan falls off the ropes or falls off top rope or something due to the curse, because you know that's what's going to happen.
Yeah.
She's going to fall off something, isn't she?
So it's going to happen, yeah.
I fucking hate that move.
You don't like the Spanish Fly, Alan?
No, don't understand how it works.
Oh, maybe she's just going to beat her. Oh, okay. I was expecting a falling off the rope, but apparently they didn't do that.
It's probably not worth it, is it, in Saudi?
No, I'm quite happy they didn't, because it's slightly less comical than her slipping and falling off the rope and then doing the whole curses are real. Because this way it makes it look like, oh, he cursed her, but it wasn't a kind of freak of God accident thingy like they've tried to do. It's just like, no, she just lost.
Yeah.
So I can live with that stuff. What I hate is, like I say, if she would have fallen off the rope or something silly like that, then it's like, no, now you're going too far. There you go, Alan. Alan's happy. He gets to hear her music again. He now knows she's going to wrestle for the start of SummerSlam. Alan's booking that already.
Get ready for the promo.
Oh, this is going to be great. This is going to be asking her to do a promo. Oh, God.
This is going to be awful.
Thing is, she's been in America a long time now, and she still can't do it.
Tell them they suck. Go on. Tell them the people here suck. Make me like you.
Okay, well, she's already made her mind up. That was fast.
Thoughts so far, gentlemen?
I think the Queen of the Ring was pretty obvious once Morgan went through. There was no point really on anything else. It was just used to set up the title match for SummerSlam. I did expect Brock to interfere. I'm honest. I did actually expect Jey Uso to win. I'm not saying I'm unhappy. I didn't really want either to win, but I suppose out of those two options, I suppose it's a slightly better one. This does free up, by the way, Alan, Cody, and Punk. Now.
Yep, exactly. What
Jey Uso's now not a factor for getting the title shot, so that means they can now do the Cody Rhodes Punk.
I'll keep that guy away from my titles as long as I could. He does not deserve a singles title ever again. The man has 3 moves. Yeah, he has 3 moves, and he doesn't execute any of them very well. He does not deserve the position he's in. He's only there because he's Samoan, and that is it. Tell me that I'm telling lies.
How has Sami Zayn got into a world heavyweight title match?
The same way that Jade Cargill got into a US title match after losing her title, because rankings and wins don't matter anymore. That's why. There is no rankings. There is no long-term booking. There is wins and losses literally don't matter, because you're right. I like Sami Zayn, but he's done nothing to get a world title shot. He just lost to Trick Williams several times.
Yeah, they destroyed him.
Yeah.
Hang on, they're doing this match next.
It can't be, Alan. What's the main event going to be then? Cargill versus Tiffany Stratton.
What, Stiffy time?
Wait, are they going to put Rollins versus Breakker as the main event? Really? That's the only one I can think of. Did they really do that?
Yeah.
Rollins Breakker, the main event. I'll be back in a sec.
I like Gunther.
I like Gunther. He's very good at what he does.
Yeah.
he's a great heel.
He's not even. I wouldn't say he's amazing in the ring, but he does well enough.
Yeah, he's good at telling a story in the ring. He's good at the ring psychology.
Yeah,
more than most in the company.
I can't stand Cody Rhodes.
I didn't mind Cody when he came back, and I thought, okay, this is a good bit of nostalgia. And then he won the title, and it was like, okay, now he's there, now front and center.
So that is the main event.
Oh, okay, they're just highlighting it for those who they want to shield ESPN to. Oh, there we go. It's going to be a cage match next.
Yeah, Seth.
Like I said, you can get your fuck on now. The men are out again.
Yeah. And you can disappear when Jade Cargill comes back.
Ugh, yeah. Apart from break match.
What the hell? Why am I getting a car advert in the middle of watching the ring go down? The cage go down.
I can hear it. Yeah, what the fuck? Production values, love it.
Oh, we're missing whatever Paul Heyman's saying. Hey, you messed up there, didn't you? That weren't meant to go out to us.
Yeah. Their production values have really gone off a cliff in the recent months.
Tequila missed it.
I would have loved that. This was a good documentary, actually. I did actually.
I've seen it.
Watching this.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah, it was good. It was good. I think they could have done one more episode, maybe, but.
What did I miss, gentlemen? I heard something about missing something. What did I miss?
Yeah, you missed it, mate. It were amazing.
What the advert?
No, classic WWE production values.
We had this. We had the steel cage right coming down, and then Paul Heyman came on the screen. And whilst all that was happening, we got a car advert whilst we were watching this steel cage get lowered. You couldn't see anything. It was just the volume. It was
the wrong audio.
Yeah, we just had the audio of the car advert.
I just came back and I saw Bret Hart slagging off Hulk Hogan, so I thought, yeah. I tell you what, I didn't like Bret Hart that much at the time. I preferred other guys. I preferred Steve Austin and stuff, but I love Bret Hart nowadays. He's so dry. He's so cynical and dry. I can't help but.
He just says it how it is, doesn't he?
Look. As the thing as you get older, Com, as you get a bit older, you might value it more as well. Ryan, when you get a bit older, you might value it. You get to a point where you just stop giving a shit. So
I've done that already.
Yep.
If somebody tells me a story or something like that, and it's taking 16 hours to get to the point, I'm literally like, just get on with it. What?
Yeah. You just.
I don't want to listen to your 15-hour bullshit. Just tell me what the point is.
Exactly. Ryan hates Gunter. Why'd you hate Gunter, Ryan?
Because he entered John Cena's.
Is that the reason you hate Gunter?
Gunter, I like Gunter, man.
So do I.
I hope he wins. I hope he becomes. He's not, but I hope he becomes the champ. Because I like Gunter.
I will say this about Gunter. I actually think he was, and you hear this about other wrestlers as well. I think he actually is in the wrong time. If Gunter would have been this anti-American kind of character he is now, if he would have been around in the 80s or 90s against guys like Hogan and stuff like that, this dude would have been a main eventer, multiple-time world champion, heel stuff. I actually think he's around I think he might actually be appearing in the wrong decade, which is not a shame.
I think even if you want to come a bit closer, like when Kurt Angle came out, all the Stars and Stripes stuff, I think it would have worked then and all.
It just doesn't work as good in today's world because obviously, because of the way politics and everything are, it's just, and the way the world is they can't do the kind of thing in wrestling like they used to do. They can't go as full in with the whole evil foreigners like they used to. They just don't do it anymore. So he's a little bit kind of like half-assed. It's not his fault, but because they don't want to have these stories really anymore in wrestling.
Yeah,
they've cut back on the kind of, if it's not America, it's not right stuff. Because that was mainly because Vince would still do it. If Vince was still there, Gunter probably be getting a slightly bigger push, believe it or not. Because Vince didn't mind going to those places.
Yeah, Vince loves to those wells.
Yeah.
You see, I see what Ryan's saying. Like, don't like him. His skills in the ring, he's boring. But I wouldn't say it's boring. I'd say it's his character. His character is very slow, methodical. He's the ring general. He's always thinking or trying to be 2-3 moves ahead of the other person, which I think suits Gunther. Not many people can take a match, turn the tempo down, and it still be entertaining to watch.
I'm going to question you, Ryan, because let's be honest. I struggle to see, and you haven't got to explain yourself to me. We all like different things. You don't need to reply at all. But I'm curious why you think Gunter's boring, but you think John Cena's a good wrestler.
John Cena is awful.
This is what I don't get. This is why I don't understand.
John Cena had the capability to perform 5 moves at a decent pace. That's his shoulder tackles, his little spin out thing that he does, his 5 knuckle shuffle, his FU. That's it.
I mean, you can say like Gunter's boring. If you mean is Gunter flashy, then I suppose no. But John Cena didn't do what flashy moves did John? I honestly want to know what flashy. If you like flashy wrestlers, and Gunter's boring because he's not flashy, then what did John Cena do that was flashy?
Yeah, it's because John Cena, he's saying here, was fast paced most of the time. That's why.
Go on then. Ask them about WWE on TV. Come on. The women's matches. Ask them now. Put them on the spot on live TV. And the guy on the right looks like a manager I used to hate. So yeah.
I wouldn't say John Cena's matches were all fast paced. I wouldn't say any of them were decent either, to be fair. But again, that's just my personal opinion. I couldn't stand John Cena.
I know Ryan likes him, so it's not me saying it to upset people or Ryan.
Oh no, neither am I. It's just my opinion, my personal preference.
I think John Cena is one of the worst wrestlers I've ever seen. And I'm being honest. And I could give tons. There's no point me doing it because it's not my job to make people think the same way as me. If required, I could give tons and tons of examples of many John Cena matches where it's an absolute train wreck. Colm used to be a wrestler more than me or Alan was. How do you feel, and I want you to be honest, about John Cena calling spots in the ring? Terrible. Way too loud. Am I right, Colm?
Yeah, it's quiet. When you call it spots in the ring, you'll see it. You'll see it all the time with other wrestlers. It's when they're close up, if they've got them ready for a lift or something. That's when they're talking to each other. The Undertaker was a great example because he had long hair to cover his face. And yeah, you've got to be somewhat loud enough so the other person can hear you, but not loud enough so the crowd can hear. The best thing to do is go to indie matches and you don't hear anything because they're very good at it. If you go to like your local little indie show, they're amazing at calling spots because you cannot hear a thing. After a suplex, you're both laid on the floor, you're talking about the next spot. You're not recovering. You're talking about the next spot. And John Cena, you can physically hear John Cena call stuff. Yep.
And it was often. This was not like one mistake he made. It was, and he never learned. And don't tell me he couldn't have learned. Of course he could have. He never bothered to learn.
No, he didn't. Because the thing, like I said, I'm not doing this just to be like thingy. But the thing is, John Cena was never brought to the WWE for his wrestling ability. He was brought for his mic skills.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. 100%. 100%. Yeah.
Yeah. Ultimate Warrior was fast paced, but couldn't wrestle to save his life. Yeah. The guy had no energy at all. Apart from when he was allegedly coked off his head. Yeah, I'm not taking anything away from John Cena's physique at all. How many people do you know that has to wear a sweatband on their arm? That's designed for somebody's head.
Go watch John Cena put on his STF, then go watch Samoa Joe put on his STF. Go watch so many other wrestlers, Japanese wrestlers, put on an STF and watch Cena's version of it. Then get back to me and tell me he's a good wrestler.
Yeah, it's so soft.
And this is not me talking. He was called out years ago by Stone Cold Steve Austin. And years ago on Austin's podcast, he says to Cena, "Do me a favor, John. You don't believe me? Go find it on YouTube." Right? He says to Cena, "Do me a favor. Do me one favor, John. Tighten that thing up." Cena smiles and says, "I'll do my best, sir." Did he ever? No. This douchebag, sorry, what I think, didn't even listen to Stone Cold Steve Austin giving him advice. That's John Cena, my opinion.
Well, there you have it. And that's the bottom line.
So it's not just an idiot wrestling fan like me saying it. One of the real true greats of all time said to him, "Tighten that shit up," and he didn't bother. So I don't know. That proves for me. That's my case closed. This isn't just an idiot wrestling fan me saying this. This is one of his peers, a true superstar, one of the best of all time, who told him to do it.
What we reckon result of this match?
I reckon Seth's going to get injured. he's going to put out another knee like he always does.
I think if they go down that line, then Seth has to call time.
That's what I'm hoping. I hate his character. He's boring.
Oh, I wouldn't wish injury on. I like Seth.
Oh no,
But
you know,
but
he'll injure himself. You know, he always does. He doesn't go a year without an injury. He doesn't go about 6 months without an injury.
How old is Seth nowadays?
Oh,
like early 40s. He's a couple of years younger than Punk. He's like 43, isn't he? 44.
Yeah, it's 40.
Most of their main event guys are 40 and above.
Well, apparently he said that he's going to keep going until he's 45.
so 5 years of wrestling minus 3 years of rehab, yeah?
See, when it comes to Bron Breakker, I can admit that when he was first called up from NXT, I thought he was overrated and overhyped too. And I think he was. But they've called their jets a little bit on him. And I've actually started to like him more. The longer they've taken with him, the more I've started to see more in him. Because I think they haven't rushed him.
No.
I thought this year, Colm, I thought it was the right time to. Okay, so now you've given him another year under his belt. He was the IC champion. He's been learning under guys like Heyman. And don't tell me, of course, he's been learning from guys like Heyman. So he's been learning off guys like Heyman in the back. And now's the time.
Yeah. I think this is the time if they're going to push him to start.
Yeah.
Like, I would say as you, I didn't like Bron at all originally. But I like the fact that, like you said, they've slowed it down. They're taking the time with him. That's what's needed.
I agree.
And his spear, by the way, Jesus.
Yeah, he's one of the few. He's one of the few who does do it quite well. So.
Yeah, he clocks in at what? Is it 20 odd miles an hour or something when he hits you?
23.
That's what I mean. Like,
he's a crazy athlete, and he comes across that way. He's got that stuff going for him all over.
I hope Bron wins.
I do think the name works against him, though. I don't know if you guys agree with me. I think he just be Steiner, mate. I don't think he needs to.
But it's the Scott stun coming into it via that Or was it that NIL deal or something that you got the one that Sol Ruka's on? You know, Brocksteiner. Brocksteiner. It's going to be a bit confusing for people, isn't it?
Brock Steiner.
Apparently that's Scott's son, isn't it? Brock. Look at them lot. Look at them. Look, left of the camera. Jesus Christ. There's wrestling going on. Look at the ring. There's another one in the back. Wandering. Look at that lot. Oh my God.
They don't
Watch
give a
the
shit.
damn action.
Yeah, they don't care.
Or get out. Yeah, I'm telling you with Colm this. This is fucking disrespectful. Just watch the action. That's what you're here for.
Genuinely, in like the small venues I've worked in, I have generally seen wrestlers like it's normally the heel that deals with it because obviously they can get away with it. Go out and grab people for not watching the match.
Yeah, damn straight.
Was it Cesaro about 10 years ago with a beach ball? I can't remember the match.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah,
it was a tag match or something. He was on the apron, and whichever crowd it was screwing around for a beach ball. He sees it. He gets pissed off because he knows how disrespectful it is, and he goes and breaks the beach ball. Do you guys remember that?
Yeah. But honestly, not watching it is like the most. There's only one other thing in wrestling that's more disrespectful than somebody not actually sitting and watching, and that's not wiping your feet before you get in the ring.
Yeah.
Thank you. I learned that the very hard way because I forgot.
What did they do to you when you didn't do it?
You get stiff shots. All match.
Wow. Okay. Wow.
And then you get backstage and they're like, you won't forget him, will you? You're like, nope, not a chance.
So when are they meant to be doing this shitty Cena tournament?
Never,
Right, yeah.
hopefully.
Yeah, I'm hoping the same. Yeah,
When
the
they
tournament
decide when they decide whatever the rules are, because they've got no idea what the rules are.
so you don't have to actually win a match. It just goes on public votes. I love it.
Yep. So pretty much whoever's the most over is going to be the guy that wins.
Such a well thought through concept.
It might as well be a beauty pageant at this point.
Or superpose down. Let's do that.
Why not?
Oh, I forgot they're hosting WrestleMania next year.
I think that's something we all want to forget, really, isn't it?
Is he injured already?
No, I don't think so. Well, maybe. Kiva says in the chat, Cena being described as the GOAT by some, and now we see Seth Rollins who blows him away with skills, athleticism, character work, and ability to completely sell being a babyface or heel. That's great. I mean, there is an argument that you could say that Seth is the best in a WWE all-rounder. I think that probably isn't a bad assessment, even though he is injury prone. He doesn't have that much of a weakness, Seth Rollins, really. He kind of can do it all. I think maybe the promo is the worst part of his game, but he's not a bad promo.
No. That's my issue with Rollins is he's got all the talent. It's just so injury prone.
Yeah. And to answer your question about Cena being the greatest, I think if you that's the propaganda. I think if you ask Triple H, especially Triple H, who worked with guys like Shawn Michaels and The Undertaker and guys like that, and Steve Austin and The Rock, I don't think he honestly, for a second, thinks that. He idolized Ric Flair growing up to Triple H. There's no way in hell that Triple H thinks John Cena is the greatest of all time. But it's propaganda. It's propaganda.
Yeah, it's 100% propaganda. You cannot say John Cena lives in that epsilon along with the likes of, Stone Cold, The Rock, Ric Flair. There's probably a lot of other names I'm missing. Like when I think, Jimmy Fly Snooker. Yeah, all these names, John Cena does not belong in the same breath as them.
No.
Yeah, Mr. Perfect, $1 Million Man, Bret Hart.
This is what I'm saying. There's so many names. It's just not at that level.
But the argument's going to be, and this is, again, I'm not taking shots at people. I'm not. Because I've already said to Ryan in particular that I understand that Ryan grew up with him. So I get it. I understand. But even by kayfabe, right? So let's say wrestling's just about winning titles, right? And winning matches. Even that, he's not the person who's won the most world titles. That is still Ric Flair. So even if you want to go the kayfabe route, even if you do want to, that still isn't John Cena, even by kayfabe. So.
So what have we got left? We've got the World Title match. Stiffy time. Oh yeah, lemon pepper steppers.
Oh yeah, Ricky Saints versus. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Pointless matches, really are.
Yeah. I don't care about 2 out of the 3 matches.
Oh, that card's on a week.
It's not a particularly good card. No. Assuming that Obafemi does get the title match against Roman, which is what it looks like. I suppose he could challenge Cody, I guess. I'm not sure what they do with either one of these guys at SummerSlam. There's no obvious direction unless they don't end the feud here and they have another match.
No.
There's nothing for either one of them to do, though.
But it has to end here. It has to.
I would have thought so, but there's no program set up for either one of them after this match for SummerSlam, is there?
I think what they need to do is after this match, have something happen with a Vision and let Braun go it alone.
Well, you got Bronson Reed that apparently is not far off, but he had a bit of a setback, didn't he? But apparently he's not far off. Was he in a car accident, Alan?
Yeah, apparently he was in some sort of car accident.
Don't know how serious that was.
Yeah, it wasn't overly serious, I don't think. So
Well, he could be coming back any second. Whether or not they do something with him, I don't know. And one of these guys. Would they do Rollins versus Bronson Reed? Could Reed cost him this match? Maybe. I don't know.
I think they should bring Dean Ambrose back.
I don't think he'd. Well, I don't know. He's pretty in with Tony Khan, isn't he? He's pretty friendly with Tony Khan, so I don't know.
Well, could you imagine, like, Seth's like, you know, I want to be at SummerSlam. I will literally fight anybody, and then Dean Ambrose music plays.
Oh yeah, if he came back, he'd have main event programs with both Roman and Seth, wouldn't he? Right away, ready to do based on their Shield history. But he's just so ingrained with Tony Khan and AEW that don't know. They'd have to offer him shitloads of money. I know that.
Or even if, like, let's say Braun puts Rollins on the shelf here, he comes back and he's like, I'm going to do to you what you did to my friend, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Who's going through the table?
I'd imagine Breaker.
Yeah, it's got to be Breaker. Seth won't take that bump. Seth Glassy Rollins can't take a bump like that.
The thing is that they're both just coming back from injuries this year. Both of them are. So it's like, do you really want to take this bump? Full stop. Is it completely necessary to take this bump?
No. A normal bump hurts enough, let alone one from that far up.
Oh, he's going to superplex him, isn't he?
I don't care how much you've trained. You cannot land that without hurting yourself.
I mean, the table obviously has been gimmicked, but still, it's still going to hurt from that high up.
Yeah. Because, yes, obviously it sounds a lot louder than it is because there's a microphone on the thing. Mm-hmm. But all that is plyboard and about 2 millimeter of foam and then the tarp over the top of it. That's all a ring is.
Well, that's why you need to be. They call it a bump card, don't they? You've only got so many of them, so it's like,
yeah,
make them count when you do them. So it's like,
oh, the Saudi smell blood.
It's proper cut open, isn't it?
Oh, what actually happened to his eye?
Part of the table, I think. Yeah, exactly. You can't fake gravity at all. Gravity will win every time.
I'm very closely watching Braun to see his psychology, because obviously he wasn't meant to be busted. He realizes he is. How does he react? What is Braun Breaker's instincts when you've got this kind of an injury? I know what I would do, and I'm not an expert. You tell me, you've been in the ring. You use this shit. It's an accident, right? You use this shit, don't you, to make this important?
Yep, you do. Like, we've had previously, I haven't been a part of it. Luckily, I've never been busted open. Not properly, anyway. I've had a busted lip or my nose or something like that. But I've seen matches that people have been busted open, and a lot of them, well, I say a lot of them, one of the ones I remember, he was very, very good at it. Literally would be busted open like what he is, and his hand would go to his face, see the blood, and he'd lose his shit.
Really?
Like, you know, you've made me bleed. Now watch what I'm going to do to you, kind of thing.
Yeah. And it's something that can't really be taught as well. It's an instinct. This is why I'm watching Braun to see what he does with it, if he does anything with it or not. He might just lose. He could just get pedigreed and lose, but I think it might be over. Okay, kicked out.
A finisher's not a finisher anymore.
Nope, they're both kicked out of each other's finisher.
This is what I watched, this part.
Do you not think, though, Colm, that Rollins, who is significantly he's the leader of the match, he's probably calling the match, he's the experienced guy, should he not be saying, okay, you're busted, not planned, let's milk this shit, though? Surely, yeah?
In some circumstances, yes. If I was Rollins in this situation, I'd be like, right, you're bleeding, wasn't planned. Let's make it look worse. And let me get you a few more times with chairs and all that kind of stuff. Let's make you have it everywhere.
Super finisher wins it.
Yep.
I mean, Braun, you can make an argument if Braun should have lost that. I don't know. I mean, he looked pretty strong in defeat, but, it wasn't a burial or anything, but he got his moment at the end, obviously bleeding, to kind of like say, I'm not going to quit. You're going to have to do something big to me. I'm not going to go down. And then obviously he hit him with his finish off the top, but
something there happened for him to bleed.
How is this called Night of Champions? There's only 3 champions on the card, and only 2 of them are title matches.
You got the World Title match as well, so you got 3 of them.
Yeah, Livermore can compete in a non-title match.
You got 4 of them then, because you've got 3 title matches, haven't you? I think your mind.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Stiffy Time and Jade.
Oh, Stiffy Time. Yeah.
Oh God. I'm not gonna comment.
Comment on what, Colm? Did I miss something? What have you seen? Is it that bad?
Just one of the bumps that got taken then. Like, I understand I have to set up for stuff, but the telegraphing is ridiculous.
Oh, if you want to talk telegraphing, watch a Charlotte Flair match in recent weeks.
I'm all right.
Well, this is Ricky Saints' first PLE appearance. If you don't count his AEW stuff, anyway. There's another Evil Dead film, Alan. Is there?
Yep. Evil Dead Burn. I don't think I've seen Evil Dead Rise yet.
No, I haven't seen that one yet either.
Nope.
And that's actually meant to be okay.
I didn't mind the remake. I had an issue or two with it, but I didn't despise the remake. A couple of years ago, whenever it was.
Do I watched for the first time yesterday?
What's that?
Whilst we're waiting for it to come back on. American Psycho.
With Christian Bale.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
You haven't seen that? Okay.
Nope. I had to lay down after it.
What did you think of it overall?
I enjoyed it. It was a good movie, but my head was a complete mess at the end of it all. So none of it happened. All of it happened. Some of it happened. What the hell's just happened?
Yeah. Well, all I'm going to say about American Psycho is don't stare at it, eat it.
Both me and the missus enjoyed it. It was a good movie.
Yeah, it's good fun. It's very good fun. I've not seen it in a long time, actually.
I don't think you will like the sequel, though.
Yeah, don't watch the sequel.
I would avoid that.
I didn't even know there were a sequel.
Just, okay, forget what
It's got, what's her name, Alan? Meg from Minor Kunis, isn't it? Isn't she
Mila Kunis, yeah, she's cool. Just not in this.
Yeah, so that the switch up. The killer in the second one is a girl. It's not. It's not the same character. It's a girl.
No, Wayne. No.
They got Wayne Bonner in the chat.
I'm sorry, Wayne. They can't bury him for years and then put a title on him.
I would like him to be the champion, but I understand where Com's coming from. They've done nothing to prepare him for the title. Because when's the last time Sami Zayn won a match?
Oh God, no.
So yeah, whilst I don't mind him being a champion at all, and I like Sami, and he's probably the best character, he'd be my choice to win. But 100%, like storyline wise, he's done nothing all year. He won the US belt, then lost it right away to Trick Williams, then lost again to Trick Williams, and then Cody beat him a couple of weeks ago as well. So Cody's already beaten him in a match. So I honestly can't remember the last time Sami Zayn won a match. Like I'm trying to think of when that was.
I'm trying to see if I can find it.
I think the last time he won a match is when he won the US belt. I don't think he's won a match since he won the US title, which is like February.
They beat Gunther, didn't they? Or is that a different? No, is that a different one?
He beat Gunther, did he? When?
Sami Zayn ended the 666-day reign of Gunther.
Oh, that was
International Championship.
That was for the IC belt. That was at WrestleMania last year.
Yeah.
A couple of years ago. Yeah.
I'm trying to see when he will last won one.
He won the US belt in February. That's the last time I remember him winning a match, is when he won the US title from Carmelo Hayes.
Why are we getting World Cup adverts?
Because, just cause, Com.
Is WWE trolling Saudi Arabia? You pricks aren't in the World Cup anymore. You're gone.
What, Saudi's out? Saudi's out? I don't remember.
They may have all the money in the world, but they haven't got the skill. So there we are.
Oh, yeah,
they couldn't buy the World Cup, could they?
So Sami Zayn's last televised WWE victory was the 29th of May.
So he must have. So he's actually won a match then since then. Against who? On SmackDown, I'm going to assume.
SmackDown against Matt Cardona.
Oh, there you go then. So there you go. There you go. He has won a match then since February. One.
Woo, woo, woo! I blow it.
Yeah.
comes back and just changes his name, but he still does the same thing. He just jobs to everybody.
And that is his most recent win.
I don't remember that at all. But then again, I don't watch SmackDown that much, so I'm surprised it was that recent. Russ, I haven't seen that much of Ricky Saints. I saw a lot of him in AEW when he was Ricky Starks. Is he still doing his dab? He is. Okay.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah. No, I mean that isn't a WWE. He actually was. He that was his thing in AEW. So I can't actually blame WWE on that. Whether or not you like it or not, that's another question. I think it looks a bit dumb myself, but I guess that's the point.
It looks
maybe.
a bit. Well, there's a word I use. I'm not going to say it on stream.
Yeah, I know the word. I know the word.
It's like giving it hydration breaks. Yeah.
Yeah, obviously. So
Sami Zayn at this moment in time is currently on 1 win per month record.
And he's a world title contender, is he? With that record?
Yep. Yes. Because the time that he won, obviously he beat Matt Cardona on the 29th, and he beat Carmelo Hayes on the 3rd of April. He didn't win anything in between.
Yeah, that's the very definition of falling off a cliff.
Well, just killed him, haven't they? They've just completely killed him.
There you go. NXT's latest call-up jobber.
The only thing that he's got going for him is that he's best mates with Cody Rhodes. So he's got a friend in the company who probably has got a bit of stroke.
Who's Ricky Saints?
You don't know Ricky Saints?
No.
He was in AEW as Ricky Starks. He's good friends with Cody. He's good friends with Cody Rhodes.
That'll explain why I don't know, because I don't watch absolutely awful wrestling.
He's pretty good. He's not bad. He's not like, oh my god, this guy's amazing. But he's good. I haven't got a problem with him generally, but they haven't done much with him. I think he wrestled his mate Cody Rhodes in his first match and lost. So, great.
Let's stay away from him.
Little shatties there.
I think a white attire is a very bold choice.
So this little Yachty, he's been coming out of him for months and months, right? So is he permanent manager then?
Or maybe his rap career just died or something.
Because I thought this was like a couple of week thing for WrestleMania, but he's still there. They're even flying him over to Saudi, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, don't worry, Saudi. We don't know who he is either.
Is it Yachty or Yutty?
Yachty.
Yeah, he's just an on-screen manager.
He's someone who needs a decent finisher as well.
Who, Ricky Saints or Trick?
Trick. I don't mind Rochambeau. Rochambeau's, it actually looks like, it's a proper finisher. Trick just does like a jumping knee.
The only thing that I think Trick Williams has got going for him is that he's got a good look. He's got exactly the kind of look that wrestling people love. But I don't think he's got the other stuff. At least not yet.
Yeah, there you go. Little Yachty pretty much took a bump there. And then he's up on his feet, no problem. Go on, Yachty. When are you going to be challenging for the world title?
Tomorrow.
You know the problem with Ricky Saints? I'm looking at him now. I already know exactly what Triple H looks at. He's too small. He's too skinny. Ricky Saints. He's got a Chad Gable problem.
What was that?
No, he was meant to miss. If you're thinking, no, he was meant to miss them.
But like, his punches weren't even anywhere near him.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
If he's meant to dodge him, at least he'll like actually dodge him.
That's This is my problem with you, Trick Williams. Right? You're not coordinated. Your coordination is terrible. You're not coordinated.
Coordination of new deer on ice. Go watch that scene of Bambi when he first sees ice.
What, Bambi?
Yeah.
Hit him. Don't worry, he won't sell it anyway.
That's true. He didn't sell it for Sammy, did he? Oh, we're getting some Latino Eddie Guerrero storytelling. It's not a bad call. Get rid of him. Thank you. Go.
Let's get your useless ass back to the locker room.
Thank God. The fans are trying to yeah, goodbye. So that's how good. That's how effective he is. The fans don't want him there.
Even the Saudi fans don't want him.
Nobody wants him.
Because considering it's Saudi, there could be other reasons for that. Ricky, come on. That's better. Get him. Do you know when I heard about Ricky, at the time Ricky Starks, I heard his finishing move was called Rochambeau. I thought his finishing move was to kick someone in the nuts or something.
Kuva, Trick Williams on his best day couldn't hold a candle to The Rock. And then that's just blasphemy.
God.
Every time I watch Trick Williams, again, he's off. He's off. I don't know what it is. I think it's his legs. I know that sounds weird. I think it's because so much of his offense he uses his legs for, and he just looked so uncoordinated to me. Look how soft that is.
I know.
He doesn't take the buckles. It's stuff like this that maybe you got to be a real veteran, to actually not. He doesn't take the buckles well.
He's got all the tools and no clue how to use it.
No.
I mean, that bump as well.
Yeah.
Oh, good old-fashioned back suplex. Fantastic.
See, look how it. Comic, do you see it? I'm asking you. Look how he took that sunset flip.
Yeah.
He's not ready. He's not ready in the ring. He's not ready.
The point of the sunset flip is it's supposed to be very quick and sharp.
Yeah.
Not slow and slowly fall backwards.
He looks too choreographed. He's not coordinated. He looks too. His stuff does not look. He looks fake. I don't like using that word, but he looks. He makes wrestling look faker. We all know it's predetermined, but he makes suspending your disbelief really difficult for me.
That were a nice snap suplex.
Yeah, I've got time for Saints because I've seen it. I've seen a lot of his stuff. I don't think he's the next coming of whomever, but I could see him. I could see him being the US champion. Maybe not. It won't be tonight, probably, but.
He's having a breakdown.
Like he's having a seizure or something.
An aneurysm, as Jim Cornette would normally say.
There's no Booker T.
He wishes he was Booker T. These are terrible. Wow, he really is challenging Booker. Wow, he really is challenging Booker T, isn't he? Is he going to do this spinneroonie? There's no reaction, mate. If you're waiting for a reaction, you ain't getting one. There's no reaction.
Yeah.
Mate. Wow, he even uses Booker T's minute for moves. I can.
I mean, it'd look better if he just put his power into the bookend instead of that weird flippy thing.
Yeah. Oh my God!
Don't stand there and telegraph it.
Oh.
At least look like you're going to try and move instead of just putting your leg there and going and looking at him. Sell it if you're saying that your leg's stuck and it's hurt. Sell it. Get Trick off main show.
Yeah, he's not ready. He's not ready. He shouldn't be on prime time. He's not ready. He has not got the basics at all. He just does not have it yet. I'm not saying he can't ever have it, but he hasn't got it yet.
It needs time and development. He needs to learn the basics. If you're selling that your leg is hung there and you hurt, sell it. Don't put your leg there and then turn and just look at him waiting for him to get you.
Oh my God.
Well done, Trick. You got about 4 people clapping.
Here comes that awesome finishing move. Come on, Rochambeau. Kick him square in the nuts. Was that trick finish on? Here we go.
Oh dear.
Change your finisher trick. Shit.
The more I see of Trick Williams, the less impressed I get.
Well, they obviously see something in him because they're keeping the belt on him.
He's got a good look. You can look at him, yeah. He's got that part of it. He's got, and they probably think to themselves, well, that's maybe the hardest thing to teach somebody, right? He's got that stuff. In ring, he has not got it, and they're obviously thinking eventually he will. So, but he's literally training on the job. But whether or not he's going to be able to ever put it together, he obviously needs a proper feud with somebody who can teach him. And I don't know, probably somebody much more experienced than Ricky Saints. Then again, he just worked with Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn's one of the best around, and he couldn't get good stuff out of him either.
Even that looked bad. They can't even catch it. Oh god.
Oh my.
Go on, do a Snoop Dogg.
Are you going to try to do the people's elbow? Oh my god.
Oh god, no. What's his execution?
Just now. Just now.
Thanks for playing, Ricky. Thanks for playing.
You better hope Cody pulls a favor for you, Ricky. Otherwise, you're going to be in trouble on the next roster cuts.
So he hasn't got a locker room to hang around in. He's got some scaffolding. Oh god.
Alan, go on. Who's this?
She's that bitch.
There you go.
Have your wigs on this time?
Just do me a favor, lads. Wet me up when she's fucking pissed off.
It's stiffy time. Sometimes she shouldn't be a face. She should be a heel.
Why is there 2 women's matches in Saudi Arabia?
Why is Jade Cargill even in WWE? There's many unanswered questions.
Because she literally is what we just saw. She's Trick Williams, but female. I think.
I would very
Except that was over.
Yeah. I will happily fly over to America, meet her when she lands, and drive her back to AEW myself. I've got no issues with that. More adverts.
Ads of champions.
Yeah. Big up Dermo. Cheers, buddy.
Pick up Damo. Ryan doesn't like Jade. Don't think anyone does, do they? And I actually mean that. I don't think I've ever heard anyone say, "Oh, that Jade Cargill, yeah, I like her."
I can't stand her. She's awful. I don't understand what this whole hype is about her. Or was about her.
Because she's China, isn't it? It's the same fit. It's the same kind of like, oh look, she's this giant.
She's
woman.
not. She's not China. She's not even as good as China, and China weren't great.
No, she wasn't. Again, they love the look of her. She just can't do anything else. Like she can't talk. We know that. She can't wrestle. We know that. She is just a physique. Just like the Great Khali was there because he was really tall. Just like the Giant Gonzalez, if people remember him, because he was really tall. There's no difference.
Yep,
that's what she is. She's really tall. She's the female version of Giant Gonzalez. If everyone hates her, I like her then. Do you even know, Dermo, go do a Google search or YouTube search for Jade Cargill and then tell me if you like her.
I would much rather see Tiffy go against Roxanne Perez or Lyra Valkyria.
Oh, I'm not going to say no to Roxanne on my TV, but yeah, I prefer like at least Lyra can work. So
I think she's on the same par as Cena. I don't think she's a bad bootlegger, Cena. I think she's on the same par as Cena. All the hype and very little reason why.
you already did. Sorry you had to see that, Dermo. Apologies.
She's awful, Dermo. Honestly.
That's not even negotiable, Ryan. if you would have said that the other way, I mean, I don't know I don't even know how I could reply if you put the opposite to what you just put.
I would have banned him. Simple as that. I've got no audio. Good job, production team.
We're just seeing the black arena. That's all we're seeing.
Yeah, with adverts in background.
Oh, I can hear somebody speaking, but it's really quiet. So no.
Can you? Oh yeah, just.
There you go. Now it's come up. So this is what they did last time. Then, so again, they're doing the same thing. They're showing an advert noise, but not.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep. What a shit winner he was. Didn't need the Rumble. Didn't need the Rumble.
Yeah, let's ruin WrestleMania now. Cool.
Yep.
How can you get hyped knowing that WrestleMania next year is going to be in front of this crowd? It's already ruined half of it already, because you know the crowd isn't going to give a shit for the most part.
No, they don't. They literally will not care.
No. You're going to have the same people in the front row, half of which are going to be turning their backs for 2 nights. Grand.
Yeah, you probably do the best thing there, Kuva, if I'm honest.
Don't blame you, Kuva, mate.
Yeah, the troubled bum comes back to Raw. Well, where's he been?
Yeah, I couldn't give
Who cares?
Right, gents, I will see you after this match.
I love the fact that Com's just going to take a piss break, a long one. Well, it won't be that long.
No, it won't be that long, but yeah, I'll see you in a minute.
See you in a minute.
All right. You're a fan of? Is that CGI, Alan, or is that some kind of?
No, that's real. No, that's real snow.
Okay.
Sorry, use that term loosely. Snow.
Yeah.
It's about as real as Jay's hair. Comedy fans, you don't even know who she is. She gets edited out of all the TV programs. Great. That shouldn't have shown that angle at all. That was awful.
Ugh.
Just to the left, right by the aisle, there's a load of empty seats. Great, they've done a Colm.
Yeah. Alan, there's camels to be sold, mate. Priorities.
Yeah.
Those camels have got to be sold by 6 o'clock over there. So.
Yeah, I agree, Jay. Get on with it. It's stiffy time.
I couldn't be more bored. I'm trying to think if there's anyone on the roster, female wise, who bores me. Charlotte bores. Oh yeah, okay. So
Yeah,
these two and Charlotte bore me more than anyone else. I know you hate Sky Allen, but at least generally,
I hate her music. I hate her music. As soon as I hear that music, it just drains the life out of me. Yeah. I've got no time for her after that. She's got the most dullest theme I've ever heard. She must just come out to nothing. That'd be better. Tiffy, they don't know who you are.
Michael Cole just said these two men. There's something you know that we don't, Cole. I know that Jade is quite masculine looking, but you're telling me that Tiffany has also got a surprise under her gear as well, Michael.
Which explains Cargill's relaxed demeanor prior to this matchup. Jade feels like she's already done the research. She's put in the work. Tonight, it's just time to cash in and go home with the United States Championship.
Yeah, they're just walking. The fans are just walking around.
They don't care. Alan.
I mean, okay, granted, that doesn't help that they don't know who these two are.
I mean, don't get me wrong. It's a shit match, but they'd be doing this no matter what the match was, Alan.
Yeah, very true.
They'd be doing it even. Oh, for God. Oh.
They got transition.
like a G. Was going to the counter. Now right to the You're about to ask me if you're Tiffany Stratton what do you have to do in this matchup to retain the goal. Caught by Jay. Stay away from her power, right? Exactly. Cargill with a knee right to the face of the champion.
I like the fact that Nia Jackson not been seen in a good few weeks.
Isn't she in the tag team with Lash, whatever her name is?
Lash Legend, yeah. Well, actually, I haven't seen it for a while. Then again, I haven't really watched SmackDown
No.
properly in a while. Finally, a good move. There you go, Jade. Look at that guy in the back. Look, he's just back to the ring. That kid's on his phone. He's just wandering off as well. Yeah,
I love
comes
it.
to him.
I love the fact that they just get up, Alan. They just don't. They have no idea about like etiquette or anything
Respect.
like that.
Yeah.
They don't care if there's somebody trying to watch him. They'll just get up right in front of them and just look. He's just standing there, back to the. Oh my god!
Look, to see people walking around in the back. Look, guy with the white hat there. Look, oh my god. There's two of them now. God, look.
And they want to put and they're going to put WrestleMania here, are they?
Yep.
Nothing like reward. That wasn't the bad.
Black hole. That's good old black hole slam. Yeah, well done, Jade. Best move I've ever seen you do.
Have you been working with thingy backstage? What's his name, Alan? Parks.
Chris Parks. Yeah.
Chris Parks. Isn't it?
That guy's got a mask on, like a COVID mask. What the hell?
It's because he's scared of the women. He thinks he's going to catch something because they're women.
Is this still going?
Yeah. Well, the good thing is, Colm, you missed a very, and Nick will agree here, a very good black hole slam from Jade Cargill.
Yeah, she hit it pretty well.
Been getting topped by Abyss.
Probably.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, Chris Parks is probably having a word with her backstage. And we just
look how bad those punches are from Tiffany. Just learn how to punch, please. I'm begging you.
I'm just looking at the fans. I'm actually paying more attention to people in the back than I am actually watching in the ring. Look at, they're just wandering around, backs to the ring. Look, there's another guy just walking around. There's a guy who's back to the ring.
I find Tiffany Stratton more attractive in this gear than her normal gear. Isn't that weird?
Is it because it's tighter?
I don't know. Maybe yeah. Maybe it just suits her more than the crap she.
What would happen if there was a fashion faux pas here?
I've shut down whole production.
Like if you just split the side or something. And God forbid.
Completely shut it down. Yeah.
Yeah.
Curtains will fall down from the roof, cover the whole ring.
It would be. Oh, that was terrible. It would be an international incident if there was a wardrobe malfunction in Saudi. It would literally be an international incident. I bet.
Oh, they're just walking past. Look, two more back there. Look.
I mean, I can't blame him. I'd walk away from this. Oh, I did.
You did, yes.
Yeah, but they'd do it for any match, though. As I said to Alan earlier, if this was the main event, they'd be doing it as well.
Is this guy shut up late or something? He's just showing security his phone. He's like, I'm meant to be sitting here somewhere. I can't wait to see Obafemi versus Jake Uso.
I want to see Cody Rhodes.
Oh, he's in luck then.
I want to go backstage and talk with him. I am Saudi Prince. I have billions of pounds. What is that?
What the hell? What the hell?
Come on,
Come on!
I'm not a wrestler.
Come
I
on!
can hit a better version than that. Crucifix.
Come
Sorry.
on! Oh my!
I always said to my friend Bill
Who
at
is
work, he's
who is
built like-
training? Honestly, who is training some of these guys? Jay Cargill, Trick Williams. Who is training these people?
Oh, no, it's be crap and bitching.
Hey, we might get to see Alexa Bliss.
Yeah, but she's gonna be wearing my too
Where's
many
one?
clothes. Oh, there you go. Oh,
God,
I'm confused. Isn't she a heel?
what the fuck are you wearing?
Why is Chelsea Green?
Oh, she's friends, isn't she, with Tiffany?
Is she a baby face now? Then
I don't know. But I know her and Alexa Bliss have been helping Tiffany.
I think that's how you get rolled up. Weak as fuck.
I'm tired of you, Jade. Shut up.
No, you're next girlfriend.
oh Christ! At least have if you're gonna have one of them, have Alexa Bliss. Why has it got to be Charlotte and not Alexa Bliss?
Alexa might say she's not going.
Yeah, it's right standards.
Be nice. Oh, great! Now I have to look forward to a Charlotte Jade feud.
Yeah, it's just what we all want.
Exactly. I love a slow paced contest.
Well, I don't know how much of the match I missed, but I still saw too much of it.
No, not enough. You came back a bit too early, mate. Even that choke slam was bad. What is she wearing?
Exactly what I was
I don't even know anymore.
Something she has to wear because she's in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
Although she'll have made it herself. She will have made it herself.
You think so?
Yeah, she makes them all. All of her outfits she makes herself.
She makes them herself. Okay, fair enough.
If you watch
Fair play to her.
Unreal or whatever it is, the Netflix documentary where there's go behind the scenes, she says she makes it all herself.
Okay. She must have had a lot of orders to do then, I guess, for all the ladies for this event. Oh yeah, go on.
Back to AEW.
Show every woman other than Alexa Bliss. Are they scared if they show a woman like Alexa Bliss, like all the men are gonna what, just like not believe it and what jump her or something?
That's your standards. There you go, guys. I'll buy you a t-shirt. How about that?
No, I'm good.
Cody's in the wrong arena.
That's where they all wish they were, Alan, in that arena.
They get a better reaction from the fans.
They'll have more fans watching in there than they would. Are we getting another botch? We are. Why they show it?
This is what happened earlier. But we had a car advert.
This is the third botch.
Yep, the production values of the show is awful. They go, imagine we're going to get WrestleMania. We're going to get 2 nights of it.
Demo says the problem is sports like WWE boxing have sold their souls to money. And people don't care about the real fans of what sport you like to cover or watch. Yeah. Saudi have bought golf and football and everything. Yeah. Why are they back to showing the Hogan documentary again? Go on, Brett. Bury him, Brett.
Yeah, another ad break. There we go. But we've got one match left.
This should be the last of the ad breaks, I think. But so far, guys, it's been a shit event because I think every match, I think the Rollins Breaker match was okay, but I think other than that, it's been the absolute shits. If I'm honest. You can say that the first match didn't have any particular botches, but it only lasted like 5 minutes.
Yeah, it wasn't long enough to judge it, really.
The two women's matches were quite bad, especially the one we just watched. The US title match, I thought Trick Williams looked horrible in that. Breaker and Seth was okay. That was all right. But
yeah, it's probably the best match of the night. It's not saying much, but
well, now it looks like it's going to be Oba versus Roman. See, I'd probably change. Right, so I think then, without the whole Jey Uso thing that we were also worried that was going to happen, maybe it is Punk and Cody Allen.
yeah, I reckon so. I reckon because I say he's back on July 6th and he in Chicago on Raw. Basically, to say, see everybody, I'm going to SmackDown.
Yeah,
Because I'll probably be on SmackDown this week to challenge Cody Rhodes. Because Cody hasn't got an opponent for.
They need a night one main event. They'll do Oba versus Roman at night 2, obviously, because Roman Reigns, of course, it's got to be. So he'll do night 2. So they need a strong. So what? Yeah, I don't see any other Cody match they could give him to main event night 1. I can't see it. So I would change my prediction to Cody probably retaining now. But at this minute in time, I'd expect him to. So.
Yeah, me too. It makes more sense.
Yeah, and then they do Cody versus Punk. It looks like a lot of the people watching this also can't stand it anymore. Look, we're not anchored. We understand, guys. I know that Cuva's given up. I'm not sure. I think Ryan might have given up as well. Bless him. We understand. This is the problem. See, the problem you guys have got, the problem we normally got, because normally we've got to watch these at like 2 or 3 a.m. So we're fighting off tight sleep as well at the same time.
Yeah.
At least with these, it's, So WrestleMania next year is going to be early evening.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, that'd be different, I guess.
I've just asked ChatGPT who's going to win this next match. They've put the strongest reason why I picked this superstar, Cody Rhodes, to win tonight is because Cody Rhodes versus CM Punk championship match is arguably one of the biggest matches they haven't done yet.
Well,
there you go.
It's not wrong, is it? It's
No.
not wrong.
So even ChatGPT knows the result of this match.
Yeah.
We know the king of the ring winner, Oba Fenix, still has to choose what champion he's going to face at SummerSlam. But Corey, Nick Morgan summoned the curse of Danhausen tonight. The 2026
Oh, I've lost my stream. One sec.
Io Sky has chosen
There you go. SummerSlam sponsored by Gears of War E-Day.
will challenge Liv Morgan for the Women's World Championship
That's Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
at SummerSlam. And of course, we're getting
Okay.
set
That seems to be the motif, yeah.
for what's going to happen early next year. It is WrestleMania 40.
Can't wait for E-Day to come out,
Capital City of
Yeah, it'd be a lot of fun.
I need
Of course
more
you-
information. I need more information on the horde mode, guys, because I know that they're changing it, but I don't know exactly what they're changing it into. So I need more information on it. Before I get too excited, I need more information on the horde mode.
I'm hoping what they showed is a different mode altogether, a different kind of horde. Because remember, there's two kinds of horde, wasn't there? There's beast mode, wasn't there? Where you like basically fight all the
Well,
bosses.
that's okay. But yeah, if that's an addition, then that's fine, because at least I know we'll have the old horde mode.
Go on, do your stupid little head thing, EO.
Why am I hearing that Arabic commentary?
I don't know.
Are you hearing this as well, or is it for some reason?
Yeah. No, this is what they're showing because they want to highlight how excited everybody is.
Oh, okay.
Put your phones down. The white sticks have disappeared.
Quick, let's put some filler in because we're scheduled to finish at 9 o'clock.
Oh, look, Alan, they're not actually there. These guys are still in America. Didn't want to fly the guys, did you?
Don't blame them. Fast trips. I said I'm going to get Seed Dance to do in Night of Champions. Make it look like it's in America, in Saudi.
Next show and company. We'll see you guys for the post show right after this, which is our main event.
Now, apparently, Sami Zayn's wearing something to do with Palestine on his tights today.
Okay. Oh my god.
He's got to get a pop somehow.
Some ride or die fans in the house. It's because you're wearing whatever you're wearing, mate.
Yeah. Wait, does this make him a face or a heel? I mean, I'm confused about the character anyway. Does this make him a face? Am I meant to be cheering him?
Well, he's got to do this because Mansour's not there anymore. You know, because every time they went to Saudi, they always had a man. Yeah.
I mean, it's obvious he's gonna get cheered. It's obvious he's gonna get cheered in the match. I mean, he's come out wearing what they wear, so of course he is. But as an international viewer, which we all are, am I meant to be cheering or booing him?
I don't know because I don't know what Sami Zayn is anymore. He's like he's a feel. There you go. That's what he is.
He's a haste.
Feel.
Yeah, or a haste. Or a haste. Hias. There you go. He's a proud Muslim, is he?
Apparently.
It's like Kevin Klein there.
Yeah, both his parents were from Syria. Okay.
The thing is about Sami Zayn, I could have sworn that when they first started coming over, he refused to go over for ages.
Yeah, that's right.
So what changed?
Money.
Simple as that, huh?
Yeah, nothing sways a mind more than the American dollar.
I mean, you say that. I don't think there's enough money in the world for me to go watch a Jade Cargill match.
Imagine you went on a date with her, Com.
God, no. I'd throw myself off at a balcony.
How much would it cost? Getting off topic here, but since we've got 10-minute adventures to sit through, how much would it cost, Com, for you to do the deed for Mrs. Cargill?
The number has not been invented.
Not even bigger than a Google Plex.
Way bigger.
Wow.
They could literally offer me Elon Musk's bank account, every single revenue from every single WWE event for the rest of my life. Buy me a house on a really nice part of somewhere, I don't know where, private pool, 75 fucking Lamborghinis and Bugattis and everything. I'd still say no.
That's right. I just turn up and say, my name's Colm.
Yeah, you can do it for me, and then I'll give you some profits.
You can be standing for Com.
Yeah. I couldn't make it. I'm injured. I've pulled my hip. Sorry.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Cargill, but I'm the replacement.
Yeah.
Hey, look, I've seen Deuce Bigelow, right? So I'd do it for the right money. So
No.
that's a used bitch.
No.
Here we go. Here comes a 5-minute entrance right now.
Surely, though, surely you should be booing Cody, because Sami Zayn came out. He's wearing your colours. He's obviously the same religion, and
This guy's all American.
Exactly, and he hates Cody Rhodes. But you're going to sing, of course, you're going to sing the song. How silly it'd be. You're going to sing it word for word, even though you are meant to be supporting Sami Zayn, or am I wrong to think that? I don't even know anymore.
They can't boo the face of WWE.
I don't think any of them know what they are doing in this country and America. I think the fan base is so obsessed with trying to be a part of the show because they saw some European crowds did do it 10 years ago, and now they're all trying to be like, oh, I'm the show now. No, you're not. You're not.
Wipe your ass with it, Cody.
Can I just say, yeah, as over Cody Rhodes is here, Dashing Cody Rhodes was a better character.
Oh, 100 times better.
I love Dashing Cody Rhodes. Alan backed me up. Cody Rhodes, when he was Dashing, we were doing our story designer.
That's right.
I used Cody was my world champion, Money in the Bank. I did a load of stuff for him.
That's right, you did.
All those many years ago, when he was just a mid-carder.
Dashing Cody Rhodes a great man.
Yeah, he was. He had great music there as well. It's only Smoke and Mirrors. People remember that?
Oh, yeah.
All right, take your dressing gown and your nightie off now, Sammy. Come on. There's something Scrooge would wear.
Yeah. It's Michael from Peter Pan.
Let's head up to our ring announcer, Mark Nash.
And he's got that ring announcer. He sounds like he's out of breath all the time.
He does. Look at his face. Look at his face. I'm sorry, I can't take you seriously, mate. Oh well. Yeah.
Give the man a breathalyzer. I think he needs it.
I've got an inhaler if he wants to borrow it.
People don't care. They're all standing up.
Look at this guy. Look, they've got their back. They've still got their back.
There's loads of them just congregated over there. God, your hero is being announced and you don't even give a shit.
There you go, wrestling fans. You're actually getting the reaction right. Yes, Gunther is the heel. He is, isn't he? Congratulations on reacting properly to the character for once.
Yeah, recognizing what a heel is.
This is a triple threat match.
Boom.
Put your phones down. The white sticks aren't around anymore.
Cody, I wish you would stop smiling all the time at the audience. I mean,
so much to break down in this match, and I'll start with Sami
God,
Zayn.
you've got no edge at all.
Turn him heel.
Just do something to stop this smiling all the time character. Just like
Sami Zayn's lost.
Cody Rhodes is best work is as a heel.
I agree.
Sami Zayn feels at times he's competing on borrowed time, understanding the championship opportunities are incredibly hard to come by in this game. If he fails on his 10th attempt, that might be it for Sami Zayn. It's been a rough year for Zayn. Remember, he only held the United States Championship before losing at WrestleMania.
Let's stand around, look at the crowd a little bit.
Atmosphere in here. And here we go, and Gunther goes right after Sami Zayn to take out the man he called the non-factor. And now Cody Rhodes and Gunther go at it. Rhodes motion up on victories over Gunther, not just recently, but back in Saudi Arabia, 2024, when he beat Gunther.
Getting feedback there.
yeah,
Capacity crowd of 18,000 plus tonight. Don't underestimate the crowd's support for the American Nightmare. Cody Rhodes was cheered just about as loudly as Sami Zayn. Solid elbow tie up to Cody Rhodes now. Side headlock on Zayn.
I think we're getting feedback from you, Alan.
Cody dropped down.
Yeah, it might be the fan. I had to bring it in. I'm dying. I want to mute myself.
Kick his ass, Gunther. Do something.
You're not going to mention AJ Styles as well?
No.
Just Goldberg and Cena. Sorry, AJ.
If Sami Zayn does anything notable in this match, I'll be surprised.
Do you not think he's still got a chance of winning the belt, though?
No.
Not at all.
No. Makes no sense creative wise.
I think
No
it's.
sense character wise.
I still think he's got more of a chance than Gunter.
Which is blasphemy, by the way.
Mm.
If I put in percentages, it'd be 60% Cody, 30 Gunther, and 10 Sammy.
Well, if they put the belt on Gunter and they had Oba Femi challenge Gunter, there you go.
I think it'd be more interesting than seeing.
Well, yeah, would you rather see that or
Yeah.
Roman versus Femi?
No,
Would you
I'd rather see Gunther versus Oba. Because I don't think Roman can carry Obi through.
No, I don't think you can either.
Whereas Gunther, I think, can. You know, he's very... Because of the way Gunther wrestles, the slow, methodical wrestling that he does.
And slow
I
Oba
think
Femi
it
down
would-
a bit. Yeah, make him sell.
it'd work
Yeah.
it down a lot better.
Maybe. I think that Oba Femi would learn a lot more from wrestling Gunter than he will Roman Reigns.
Yeah.
Oh, God, that looked... Oh, that was... Oh, come on. And you know what? I don't like the Cody Cutter move. I think it looks too contrived. I don't like it.
It's a good move when he pulls it off properly, but
But how often
I've
does he
been
pull it off
noticing.
properly?
Yeah, but this is what I mean. I've been noticing he's overshooting it quite a lot.
Oh, Gunther can't take it very well. Like Kane can't take a pedigree.
Wow. Cody Rhodes just used a side of. Did Cody Rhodes just use Matt Hardy's old side effect?
Yeah, side effect. Yeah.
Yeah, this. Okay. Well done. Well done, Corey.
Yeah.
Well done. You actually called it properly. Oh, come on. See,
That was
no,
even worse.
brutal.
But this is what I mean, like about Sami Zayn. He's not even actually been in the match. He's been on the sidelines.
Taking moves, isn't he? Yeah, he's just taking moves, not doing anything.
I'd just sit on him.
This has been pretty good between these two. This series of moves. Yeah, that's pretty good.
But like I said, I don't think I've seen a match where I'm like, oh, Gunther. Oh, you know what I mean?
I don't think he has bad match. I just can't remember the last. He always has at least a decent match. His matches never go below decent, do they?
No. But again, I think that's because of his style. It's not like pure chaos, a million miles an hour all the time.
Yeah.
And he has shown he can step up the tempo when he needs to.
Has he ever won a match with that move?
I can't answer that.
The worrying thing is, I don't know if it's worrying or not, but they're going for a lot of their big moves pretty early on. So this might not be that long a match. Okay.
Yeah, so 2025, January, he beat The Miz with a blue thunder bomb.
Wow, he actually did win a match of it then. I'm shocked.
And he beat Jinder Mahal with a blue thunder bomb. And JD McDonough.
Really? I must have missed all. I don't remember him winning any match ever with that, but maybe not. Must have missed them all.
It's not technically his finisher, it's his, as they call it, the setup near fall signature.
Signature move, yeah.
Yeah.
Why is it unpopular? It's completely within the rules.
Yeah. You can't get in the ring to break him up, drag the referee out.
Yeah, it's completely legal. It's a triple threat.
Gunther's turn to take a nap.
Yep. He knows he's got his 5-minute break now.
I don't think they were that close.
I Don't go for another one. Okay.
Didn't land that properly, Gunther.
Nope.
Canadian Destroyer.
Nice. Nice. The trick, that's how you take a sunset flip, mate.
Yeah.
Even though it was more of a sunset flip bomb, but point
Oh, it
remains.
was. Yeah, it was very. Or like a mixture, wasn't it?
Yeah, he was kind of into a bomb, but still, that's.
This match hasn't been too bad, to be fair.
No, it's been pretty good. This show badly needs a really good match because it's pretty low at the minute.
Yeah.
This show.
But this one had to be the good match because of what it is.
Yeah.
See, that's how you sell getting your foot hung up.
Gunter, can you please spend a week with Trick Williams teaching him some of your stuff?
It's fair play now that Cody's done it.
Yeah.
That's it. Fill his sun meter up and then beat him.
Off one table onto another.
Is he going to get backdropped? Going for a package. Oh, Kevin Owens. Yeah.
See, Cody set himself up.
That was a proper Ted DiBiase backdrop, that was.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah.
Yeet. Do it again. Keep doing it until it breaks.
There you go. You asked.
Thank you. He's like, I will break this fucking table.
Are they chanting Goldberg? Oh, he's not coming back, mate.
Go on, tap. Tap.
Is Michael Cole's audio?
Yeah, it's dodgy because that's what happened when they went through the table.
That might improve the match as well then.
How slow do you want to put that up there?
You know what? The more I'm watching this match, and I can't exactly give you a reason, just from I don't know, just a feeling. I think Gunter's winning the title.
I hope so.
I can, and it's making more sense. Then they do Oberfemi versus Gunter. That way they don't waste Ober versus Roman until WrestleMania next year.
I don't think it's going to happen though.
Yeah, but then they can have Cody versus Zayn in some kind of a blood feud.
No, I don't think that's going to happen. A Hoover kick here. Near fall. Cody Rhodes comes in. Crossroads on Sami Zayn. 1, 2, 3.
Oh,
See, good to can't take her.
so,
Oh, that was bad. I know it's not his move, but
yeah.
can't go for. Let him hit. Oh, okay, don't. I'm going to say let him hit it and then get him. That's poor. Is that other end of the match?
Yeah, he's going to hit another one. It's going to hit another one on him. Oh,
As if Sammy's just won.
Oh!
Wow. Okay.
that was clean.
That was very clean. Did not expect Sami Zayn to walk out with that title.
My initial prediction was Sami Zayn before the show started, but I don't think I even really
Why?
believed it myself.
Now the question is why?
Storyline wise, he's not prepared for it. We both agreed that. Because this way, Obafemi can just destroy him, can't he? We both know Sami Zayn is Sami Zayn ain't holding this belt for no time. We know that. Obafemi can just destroy him, and that's what's going to happen. He's just going to destroy him at SummerSlam and win the belt in under 5 minutes. That's what they're going to do. That's what I think. And then they'll have Seth versus Roman, which is what I've heard they wanted to do. I am surprised it was clean though.
Well, Cody's got a rematch clause, hasn't he?
You think they'll just do the rematch then?
Can you imagine Monday night, Sami Zayn drops it back to Cody? Or
They could
Friday,
do something
whatever.
like they could do something like that. Yeah, he ain't holding the belt for long. We all know that. We all know that. Maybe they just figured this. You know, they gave him his flowers, I suppose. There you go. We'll give you. We'll let you. You can win the belt, but you got to drop it.
Yeah, you're in
Next
Saudi
month.
Arabia. It's a feel-good factor for all Saudi fans.
Yeah.
Okay. Oba should. Wayne's saying Oba should go after Roman.
It could. Yeah, it could be. It could be over Roman and then Cody. Like, it could just be Cody versus Sami Zayn
Zayn.
1-on-1. Cody wins the belt back. That is what they just might do for SummerSlam. And Oba versus Roman. That is what they might do, yeah. Easily. The Punk Cody match makes no sense now. Unless Cody wins it back like Com said on a SmackDown.
Go to the telling him to go to the crowd.
The timing is odd though, because me and Com said right at the start, he's barely won a match all year. He's just lost the US title and then lost a feud to Trick Williams, clean both times. He's done nothing to get a title match.
But he's
And then
got the
wins
title
it.
around his waist.
And there's no preparation for it. There's no build up for it, really. He's been booked terribly all year. So, you know, it reeks of one of these kind of happy moments for him because obviously it's kind of like, well, I would have said no. I would have said probably him winning it in, is it Quebec or Montreal? Probably would have been his choice. I would have thought what he considers his hometown. But I guess this is the next best thing, I suppose. But
Yeah, a bit of a weird ending.
I only thought he was when I did my predictions. It's because I thought Jey Uso was winning. As soon as Oba won King of the Ring, I thought there's no chance Sami Zayn's winning because it didn't make sense.
Yeah. Strange. I'm not sure where they're going to go with it.
I think what you said is right, Com. I don't know. He might hold it till SummerSlam, but I think Cody just wins. I think Cody just wins it back off him. Yeah, that is what I think.
Al, what do you think?
Well, I'm gonna go Roman Ober for that one. As far as Sami Zayn, I don't know. I really don't know what they're playing at. Nothing makes sense anymore. You know, Nick and I went through this on the show on Thursday. You know, we made our predictions. It doesn't make sense. A rematch for Cody. That's it. That's all That's all they've got. It's the only thing that does make sense now.
Yeah.
I still think there's a chance that I think there's a chance that Ober can now challenge Sami Zayn and can just squash him, and then they can wait to do the Ober Femi Roman Reigns till WrestleMania. They can just wait now, and they'll just strap the rocket ship to Ober. He destroys Sami Zayn within 5 minutes because that's what would happen. He'll destroy him, win the belt off him, and then defend against Brock Lesnar, I suppose, whenever the next pay-per-view. I suppose so. That. Because I still think they want to do Roman versus Seth. And Seth obviously did win tonight, so that does free up Seth. And they did that tease with Roman a couple of months ago, so there is that still there. So I think now they easily could just have Ober challenge Sami Zayn. Maybe that is the reason. That is the reason why Sami went it, because they didn't want Ober to go and squash Cody, did they? But they can have him go and squash Sami Zayn, and most people won't give a shit if he squashes Sami Zayn.
But what would be the benefit for Ober squashing Sami Zayn? Do you know what I mean? If he wins the title off of a Cody Rhodes or something like that, it adds value to his stock. But we all expect him to squash Sami Zayn.
Yeah, but me and Alan, funny enough, we spoke about this on our show. Do you remember, Alan? We spoke about transitional champions.
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
And this is exactly what they do. Bob Backlund, when he beat Bret Hart, held the belt for 5 days, dropped it to Diesel. So they do these kind of things when they don't want the babyface to lose to another babyface, and this is what this reeks of. They put it on a heel, normally a weakish heel, who's not that well protected, which is exactly what Sami Zayn has been. He's not been protected in the slightest the last 6 months. They put it on him so that they can just transition the title from one babyface to another without any fan backlash. Because if Ober beats Cody, even though he probably will get cheers, there's still going to be some people who might be upset that Ober beats Cody for the belt. So this way, they can just have him just squash Sami Zayn. There's no fan backlash, is there? Because everybody wants Ober to win. So that's exactly what a transitional champion is used for. It's exactly the definition of it. And it's normally used in this way when they don't want a babyface to beat another babyface to the belt, because they don't want the fans to be divided. So they insert a heel there just to get the belt off the babyface, just so the next babyface can squash them, normally rather quickly, within like a couple of weeks. I'll be shocked if Sami Zayn's the world champion after SummerSlam. Let's put it that way. I'll be shocked. Maybe not. Yeah. Maybe it's either going to be Cody versus Zayn in a rematch, and maybe this was done just to give Zayn that kind of, there you go, there's your world title, there's your flowers, there's your world title. We've given you the world title. You can now retire happily, for example, right? We've done that. You've had your little moment. Then you drop it back to Cody, and then they do the rumored Rollins versus Reigns match that I heard about ages ago. They could easily do that.
Yeah, maybe.
Or Ober does challenge Roman. So if Ober challenges Roman, well, quickly, what would you guys be more happy with? Roman versus Ober, and then a rematch for Sami Zayn, Cody Rhodes? Or would you prefer Rollins versus Reigns and Ober versus Sami? Because those are probably your options for the 2 world title matches.
Is there an option C?
Yeah.
If you can think of an option C. I don't know how. I think you can say goodbye to the Punk Cody match unless they really would have Cody just win it back on SmackDown, which they could.
Option C, TKO folds, and that's it. Come the ends.
Colm, you got any other ideas other than Alan's burn it all down?
Well, the match I obviously want to see, because I think it's probably the best match, and I'm not even thinking like entertainment wise. I'm thinking overall, like in ring, carrying and all that stuff was the Gunther Obi match, because it just kind of makes sense, doesn't it? Gunther's this destroyer of careers. You've got Obi, who's now the new king and the emperor, whatever he wants to be, because he can apparently be anything that he wants to be at the minute.
Mm.
And I just think that he would have helped improve Oba. Because let's be real, if it's Cody Zayn, we're going to see a very similar match to what we kind of just saw now, apart from there's going to be one less person, and Cody's going to walk away.
Yeah.
If Oba challenges Zayn, then Zayn's going to get squashed and Oba walks away. If somehow Gunther gets the title before and it's Oba Gunther, we're going to see a much better match. I think Seth and Reigns let that match go ahead, because they work well together. They know each other.
Yeah.
They don't really tend to have crap matches when they're facing each other.
No,
so let them have it.
The story, they will get a decent story out of it because obviously there's been so many, stuff with the Shield. They've got so much story to rely on. The story will hopefully be half decent, but. You've got to remember, though, this is meant to be SummerSlam, arguably the second biggest show of the year. And I don't know.
I feel like they've just made a mistake, a terrible mistake, by sticking that belt on him. Because it's like we see, Sami Zayn can't go into SummerSlam as the champion because we're trying to think of the best match for him there. And there just isn't one where we're like, oh, yes, I want to see that.
But based on just markability or based on star power, the two title matches they probably should have gone with, arguably, you could say Rollins versus Reigns and Punk versus Cody. Just looking at the roster. Yeah. People will say, well, Oba Femi's not, in my opinion, he's far from ready for this spot. But obviously, they've gone that way. But that would have been the two matches I would have booked for with the current roster. Punk versus Cody, that's the obvious one they've never done. And then you can finally do the Rollins Reigns match they've wanted to do, which was the original title match they wanted for WrestleMania before Rollins got injured. So they've wanted to do that for ages. So you've got the opportunity to do both of those matches. So you could have done that. Obviously, that would make Oba. But then again, they could have put Oba versus Brock. So they had an easily. I've just given you right there. That's easily what they could have done. Brock, Oba Femi, and then those two matches. They could have done all of them.
But Oba Femi could not announce who he's going to go against. Yeah, like you could have Rollins versus Reigns, Punk versus Rhodes. Yeah, they could be your two title matches. Oba Femi could not say a thing and just come out in one of them because he has the right to do so. He's got a shot at a title. He could just decide to come out at any point and be like, "Here you go, I'm here."
You'd want him to treat it like the Money in the Bank then.
No, I mean, like, get the guys in the ring. Let's say he decides to go against Roman Reigns. So Roman Reigns comes out and Seth Rollins comes out, and they're in the ring. They're about to start, and then Oba Femi's music plays, and then he's announced. Then that's who I'm challenging. Don't care if there's two of you. I'm here because then, like I said, if they're wanting to put stock in Oba Femi, which it looks like they are wanting to do, and he wins the title against two other people, especially if it's like. Either side of it, if it's against Cody Rhodes and CM Punk or if it's against Rollins and Reigns, they are massive names in the industry. They are seasoned pros. It makes him look good. And he'll learn stuff.
Proper matches that last longer than 5 minutes would be a good start for me anyway. But
that's what I mean, though. I mean, how many times have you seen Seth Rollins versus Roman Reigns go for less than 5 minutes?
No, never. They always have 15
How many times have you seen Cody Rhodes matches go for 5 minutes? How many times have you seen CM Punk's matches go for 5 minutes?
Oh no, those two are both. Both of those two's best asset is their storytelling. They'll put on 20 minutes plus easily. Those two
exactly. So putting Oba Femi in either one of those matches will help him grow.
It's a fair point.
So the thing is, right? I know. It's gone 9 o'clock, so we'll end it in a sec. But the thing is, Brock is gonna owe Oba Femi one, right? Because Oba Femi's been calling him out. So Brock is gonna cost Oba something. It wasn't the King of the Ring, as we found out. So does he cost him the belt? If he goes against Roman, if he goes against Sami Zayn, I don't think there's any chance of that. He'll destroy Zayn. If he goes against Roman, that's their out. So he will lose to Roman and because of Brock. That's what I think will happen if they go that route.
Or if he does go against Sami Zayn, he costs him the belt again, regardless of him dominating Sami Zayn, because he could absolutely destroy Sami Zayn, and then Brock Lesnar just comes out and, delivers 47 F5s, because that's how many it takes nowadays, and then drags Sami Zayn's body over the top of him.
Would they allow Sami Zayn? I mean, we were shocked they allowed him to just pin Cody Rhodes. Would they allow Sami Zayn to get a pinfall over Oba, even if it was after interference?
Well, it wouldn't be clean, would it? That's the thing.
No.
So it's not taking anything away from Oba, because Oba's dominated him for let's just pretend this is what's happening in the future. Oba's dominated him for the match, and then somebody else has got involved, that he's got a feud with, and then we'd probably get Brock Lesnar versus Oba Femi, whatever it is after SummerSlam.
Yeah, I think looking at the trajectory, I think Obafemi doesn't win the world title then on his first attempt.
No,
it looks like booking wise that's what they're going for. Because Brock has to cost him something, right? So what else makes more sense than him costing him the title? So Brock has to, he's been calling out Brock every week, calling him a bitch and all these kind of things, right? So Brock has to he has to come and get his revenge at some point. So
again, this is I'm thinking massively far out the box here, massively. Do they let Oba have the easy title, and then the next time Brock Lesnar and Obi fight is for the title?
I would say it doesn't need the title, but they could do that. I would say that match doesn't need the belt involved, because it would be technically the third out of a 3-match kind of grudge match. They're one apiece, so it doesn't need the belt. It might, I suppose you could say, it might add to the prestige of the match, perhaps, but I'd say it doesn't need the world title involved, because it's at the level now where it's kind of it'd be a third match of 3, and they've been more or less feuding all summer. Mostly words, but they've been more or less feuding since before WrestleMania. They've been involved with each other. So does it need the world title?
Well, no, it doesn't. But we are smart individuals. We're talking about TKO's creative team here. Because in their head, it'll be, oh, this is amazing. The final match between these two, and the title's on the line. Ultimate bragging rights. If Brock Lesnar beats him and takes it, he's got ultimate bragging rights. But if he retains it, he's got ultimate. You know what I mean? You can see it. You can see it written on their whiteboard now.
I do get the impression, because of just how much they've done for Oba, despite me not agreeing with it, it doesn't matter what I think, really. But you have to look at their track record since Obafemi's come into it. It's only been in the Federation 6 months, right? Yep. And they're giving him a similar path like they did Brock Lesnar's first year in 2002. Yeah, I'm old enough to remember that. Brock Lesnar debuted just after WrestleMania, won the King of the Ring, went on to SummerSlam, beat The Rock for the belt. I can easily see them doing that. And now that Sami Zayn's a champion, it actually is making more sense. So the more I'm thinking about it, the more I can see a 5-minute, if that. I might be being generous with a 5-minute win. I think he may do a Sheamus Daniel Bryan, Com.
Yeah, I was just about to say it's going to be the Sheamus Daniel Bryan World Heavyweight match, isn't it?
Yeah. And I can see them doing it. I can see them wanting to put that belt on Obi as soon as possible. As soon as humanly possible. And then they'll give him a reign. And if they want to have him versus Reigns, assuming The Rock doesn't wrestle next year, then there you go. Then they can have Oba maybe drop the title, Royal Rumble or Survivor Series, end of the year. Don't know who to. You get screwed out of the belt, and then, or if they wanted to, they could even make it a title for title and go the whole hog and just have Oba versus Reigns, both of the world champions fighting each other for the belt next year. They could go that route if they want. I think, yeah. I'm convincing myself that is exactly why Sami Zayn's. That is exactly why Sami Zayn's just won that title.
It's hard to actually just deny that, though, isn't it?
It's really difficult now. Yeah, because it's exactly the kind of weak, cowardly type of transitional heel champion that they use, exactly like a Bob Backlund, like other characters like that. Is exactly where Sami Zayn is. It's somebody who doesn't deserve the belt, and that's how Sami Zayn's been portrayed. And me and Com just said it. He doesn't deserve the world title, not because he's not talented enough for it, but storyline wise, he doesn't deserve the world title. He hasn't done anything. He's exactly he is a weak world champion, and nothing to do with his talent. It's the booking. As in kayfabe, he is a weak world champion to be squashed. Like Honky Tonk Man was the IC champion, portrayed as a weak, cowardly, weak champion. Just waiting for somebody. Back then, it was the Ultimate Warrior. This time, it's good, and this is over Femi. Exactly the same kind of thing.
Sami Zayn is the new Kofi Kingston.
Yeah, I mean, the face heel dynamic is different, but yes, Alan, yeah, he's a weak world. He'll be portrayed as a weak world champion, like Rey Mysterio, who was a weak world champion. You get these characters sometimes. Normally they're heels, but not always. But normally they are these heel weak champions put in place to be destroyed. Yeah, like I say, every minute that's going by, the more I'm thinking about how they do stuff. That is exactly why Sami Zayn's won it. I'm convinced now.
You can't deny it. Yeah. If anybody else has any theories, do put them in the comments. We will read them all. And you never know. If you've got a good enough theory, we might even discuss it on the reaction show. That's probably Wednesday.
Yeah, we'll be covering whatever happens on Raw as well. We'll cover the fallout of
this.
Whether or not Sami Zayn drops it to Cody Rhodes on Raw, fuck knows. They could just do it even then. Probably not, because they're both SmackDown. It'll probably be more likely to be next Friday if they do just put the belt back on Cody, which again, that wouldn't surprise any of us either, because they easily could just do that as well.
They could be. It could just be. It's just a one night thing, and then
Remember when Zack Ryder won the IC title at WrestleMania, and everyone was like, "The fuck," and he dropped it the next night on Raw.
Well.
It's a good thing Sami Zayn's a SmackDown superstar. He'll get more than 24 hours.
Yeah, he'll get 6 days. Bless him. He got 6 days.
6 days. Wow. Final thoughts, gentlemen.
It's a good main event. I'm happy. Kayfabe wise, it makes no sense to me, and I've just bitched about it because booking wise, it doesn't make any sense. But on a personal level, I like Sami Zayn. I'm happy. Despite me thinking he'll be lucky if he holds it 5 weeks. Despite me thinking that, I'm happy that at least when he retires, he can say, at least I got to be a world champion, because other guys who probably deserved it, Mr. Perfect, Scott Hall, I can think of other names, Roddy Piper, never got to be a world champion, as crazy as that is. So Sami Zayn, talent-wise, definitely deserved to be a world champion. And I guess if nothing else, he has been. It won't be for long, but at least he actually has been a world champion. So I'm happy as a outside of the storyline wrestling fan. I'm happy that a guy I like is a world champion, because it doesn't happen that often for me. So.
How?
Yeah, the main event was good. The other match that stood out was probably Seth Rollins versus Bron Breakker. That was a good little, we say, end of feud match.
Yeah, I can't see them going in. Yeah, I mean, I can't see them continuing after that.
There's not much more Seth Rollins can do. He's beaten Bron Breakker now in a steel cage, no less. The Vision is all but disbanded.
That Vision, much. yeah, Alan. The Vision should. There's no need for them to ever.
Yeah, with Logan Paul being injured, Bronson Reed being injured, loss of the tag titles. Yeah,
Paul Heyman's injured as well. Storyline wise. So
yeah, storyline wise, he's injured. As for the rest of the card, it was absolute dog shit. The Liv Morgan match was, as you said, set up from the very beginning with Danhausen cursing her, so that gave that one away.
Yeah.
Obafemi, he does his usual 4.5, maybe 5 minute match. And then you got the Jade Cargill match, and as I said, the best thing about that match was the Black Hole Slam.
The best thing about that match was the pinfall to end it.
I thought you were going to say the best thing about that match is when you were on the Bogcom when you didn't have to.
Well, yeah, that as well. To be fair.
So yeah, 4 out of 10.
Oh, I think you've been. Oh, well, no. I suppose if I think two out of the 6 matches was decent, I suppose that is a 4 as well, isn't it? There you go. There you go, Brett. Brett's right. 4 out of 10.
Brett's right. 4 out of 10.
Yeah, I think we're all unanimous there. 4 out of 10. 2 good matches. The rest of them, it honestly felt like I was watching fillers in a TV series for most of that then, but it is what it is. And before anybody in the comments goes on about me with Sami Zayn, go back and watch stuff because I've been absolutely fuming with the way Sami Zayn's been treated.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I like Sami Zayn. I think he deserves a push and everything like that. This one probably isn't how it should have happened at all. Yeah, it's a bit confusing. I can't remember when it was. About 5-6 months ago, something like that. It was when he should have, sorted his title reign out and stuff like that. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see what Raw and SmackDown have in store for us next week, gents.
And we can all look forward to WrestleMania next year from Saudi Arabia with those same great fans and them turning their back on pretty much every match. We can all look forward to that same rabid, I use that term loosely, crowd for 2 nights, not 1, 2 nights of WrestleMania next year. Joy.
Yep, indeed. On that note, everyone, stay safe. Always enjoy wrestling. Wrestling is always an amazing thing. I do encourage anybody out there that is into wrestling and is watching, go and find an indie show. No, Rebel, you had your chance.
What do you want, Rebel? Are you happy that your King Yeet didn't win the King?
Yeah, Sammy won. Rebel. But yeah, I implore anybody that is a wrestling fan to go and watch indie wrestlers. Go and watch your local shows because they are worth it. It's not WWE standards, of course, but there is some very, very good stuff out there. So I will say goodbye.
So long, folks. What a maneuver.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Big up. No, he wasn't. He wasn't on the show tonight. Lucky for Colm. We would have had a rant if he was.
Yeah, I would have been gone longer than the Jade Cargill match if you were on the show.
True.
But yeah, stay safe, everyone. Have a great evening, great night. We shall see you Wednesday. Goodbye.